Hello, welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. As you can probably tell, in this video we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends deluxe figure of Ironheart from the upcoming Wakanda Forever movie. Now, I must admit, this one looks awesome. It was a little bit of a spoiler though, because we've not seen this suit yet in any of the trailers, so it's obviously going to be kind of a big reveal moment in the movie. So I'm kind of a little bit disappointed to see it in action figure form first, but at the same time, really pleased to have it. So opening the box, there's loads of bits and pieces, so make sure you check all the creases and folds and get all of those bits out. You can see there's kind of a little bag in here as well. And as I've said before, it's windowless packaging, so it's a bit of a gamble to make sure that all the paint applications are okay and all the QC stuff is up to scratch. So I'm going to get to the figure last, I think. So let's just put this box back and out of the way. There's quite a few bags here, so there's quite a few accessories, quite a few different kind of ways that you can have her look. But as I said, I haven't seen the film yet, and the movie version is very different to the comic book version. So I want to see how she performs in the movie before kind of really posing her up of how she's going to look in my display. But let's have a look what we've got. We've got a couple of blast effects which are pretty standard for Iron Man based characters. We've loads of bits and pieces falling out of there. So we've got one kind of tube, kind of wire thing. We've got these two kind of cannon boosters that go on the back, and these little effect pieces as well. They look like they slot into the cannon. Yep, they go in here. Oh, so that's interesting. So then she can obviously fly using those. So that's obviously going to be something to do with her flying ability, should we say. What's in this bag? Looks like effect pieces and maybe the helmet. So you've got like the smoke effect pieces that wrap around the things. You've got two hands as well, and you've got her helmet. And it looks quite cool. I'm not going to lie, I like it. It's quite a cool design. Just check the bags, make sure there's nothing left in there. There's definitely only one of those wires. Let's have a look on the box. Yes, there's only supposed to be one of those wires. So just double check all the bags anyway, just to make sure there's nothing left. And let's have a look at the figure. She's quite a big figure for a small kind of character, but she looks cool. I'm not going to lie, this looks very cool. I'm liking the design. It's kind of reminiscent to how she looked in the comics, but a movie version, if you like the colouring's the same, but that's pretty much it. This one looks like you have to replace one of these things. Not quite sure what they are. Are they some kind of cannon, some kind of weapon? But she's got these two things on each of her hands, and that bigger version looks like it replaces the other version. I should take her head off, and I'll just put the helmet head on for the meantime. All seems to come off quite easily. She stands okay, I think. She looks quite sort of bottom heavy, so she should stand up alright if you get in the right position. But as I said, I'm personally going to have a play around more with it once I've seen the film and I know how she kind of moves and how she kind of behaves. Let's have a quick look at the unmasked head. Where is it? Let's just find it. I'll tell you what, while we're on it, let's get the comic book version in as well. Let me just grab her so you can see them side by side. So this is the comic book version. Marvel Legends released a year ago, 2 years ago. As you can see, they're quite different, but in a weird kind of way, I can tell they're supposed to be the same character, if that makes sense. And here's the unmasked head for both versions of RiRi Williams, the movie on the left-hand side and the comic book on the right-hand side. And I quite like that they're quite significantly different. Different hairstyles, different kind of expressions. Yeah, I mean, I like the RiRi's look in the comic books. I like the hairstyle, but I'm liking the hairstyle in the movie, so let's wait and see how she looks. Anyway, for the time being, let's take the comic book one out of the way and just have a look at how these parts go onto this one. So first of all, let me take the hand off, because I need to take the hand off in order to get that kind of cannon piece on, and that just pops off nice and easy, and then that just slides off like that. If I put the cannon piece, oh, that's interesting, it looks like you put it on without a hand. Because if I had the hand on, it would be a bit difficult to fit it on. So maybe you're putting that on without the hand. But either way, it makes one of these kind of gauntlet things into what looks to be a cannon. These big shoulder backpack kind of repulsor things they slot in. There's only really one way you can put those in, so you can't put them in wrong. And as you can see here, there's the space there to put the effect pieces in as well. Now, interestingly enough, there's a hole on both cannons, so I don't know whether it's because if you swap the hands over maybe and put it on the other one, I'm not sure. Again, let's wait for the film to come out. But that goes on quite easy, and it connects the cannon to the backpack part as well. But she's looking good. She's looking, you know, quite menacing. She looks like she'd do some damage. I like the fact that they've kind of strayed away from the way Iron Man looks, because although different, Ironheart in the comics has a very similar look to Iron Man, whereas this is very, very different. There's some holes in her feet, so you can put these effect pieces on the feet if you wish to do so, or on the additional hands that you get, there's also holes there so that you can have her blasting out from her hands. But yeah, all in all, she's quite a cool looking figure. Now this of course is part of the Wakanda Forever release. It's not part of the wave. The wave did come out with various characters in it, and you had this one, and you also had a single release of the Black Panther figure. So all in all, the movie's offering is a wave with a builder figure, this deluxe, and a single card release of Black Panther. There you go, so there's the effect pieces on the hand, but I'm not going to do them just yet. I'm going to play around with her, get her into some cool poses. But yeah, she kind of rounds out the Wakanda Forever Marvel Legends offering, and I must admit, this is a very cool figure. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated, and I'll see you very soon after I've seen the film.